SOFI update here on the 28th. Let's go over the short-term time frame first. So we had the nice move up on Tuesday. We pulled back into today, actually, down here to 1375. We filled that gap. And then from the rest of the day, it was pretty positive. We ended up at 1447. I see this as at least going up here to 1510 to 1556 early next week. And it can be a few different things. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here. Or it could be ABC to 1510 to 1556. If that happens, then we have a few different ways it could play out. It could go pull back for a B wave and then we go higher. I guess I can say that it could be an X wave. We could be getting, I don't think this is going to happen, but I'll go ahead and add it to one of the possibilities. So ABC, ABC, ABC. That would be WXY. So you have ABC, ABC, ABC. WXY is what that would be. So if that were to happen, I'd be looking for at least 1510 early next week. This would be the most bearish move you could get. And then potentially a move way lower. I don't think that's going to happen because we have a gap fill at 16 bucks. It doesn't really make that much sense. It'd be such a short retrace. It would only retrace to shorter than the 0.38 fib, so it doesn't really make that much sense. But I'm going to go ahead and bring it up because that is the most bearish move we could get. The other ones are probably going to end up being a B wave. A B wave would probably last as long as this A wave. This is a month long, so I would expect something all the way into the end of March. As far as retracements go, I would be looking for at least the 0.5 fib. So you're looking at least 1593, but you have the gap here, so at least this gap fill at 1614. How would that play out? Could go like this, pull back, and then go higher like that up to this gap fill. Or, I mean, there's a few different ways it could play out. I'm just going to draw up a few of them. Play like that. It could be just an ABC move here. We pull back and then just go up here to 16 bucks. So a lot of different ways these short-term corrective moves can go. But don't accuse me in the comments of saying, oh, it could go up, down, left, right. I'm just showing you corrective moves can go a lot of different ways. The long-term trend, I've said at the very beginning, we're going to 30 bucks plus. These short-term corrective moves, though, are tougher to call because they can do a lot of different things. If it was 5 waves, let's say tomorrow or on Monday we get up here to 1554, then that could be either ABC, but if we do a corrective move pullback, I would lean towards a 5th wave up here. So it's just constantly adjusting with Elliot Wave. But I think the most likely scenario, like I said before, is we at least hit this 1615 gap fill over the next month. So you're looking towards the end of March, gap fill at 16 bucks. You don't need to sell covered calls here because on Monday we should be seeing 1510. So then let's go ahead and zoom out now. I said previously we could go straight to all-time highs. But if you zoom out, I think I was a little bit off there. I got a little bit too excited looking at a few charts. And if you look at this monthly chart, we don't even have a red candle yet on the monthly. So that would mean that we don't even have a 4th wave finished. So I think it's actually unlikely that we go straight to new all-time highs or new highs here. I think we do need to consolidate to at least this midpoint here in June. And what else makes me think that is Tesla's putting in a 5-wave move here. So that means at best, this could be an A wave. So that makes me think that we are going to just retrace and then come down. So I'd be looking for something like this. Over the next, I would say potentially all the way into June, July, August. Maybe sooner, maybe April or May, but we'll see. What threw me off though is the overall market looks like it's ready to go higher. So, but again, SOFI does not look like it's ready to go higher yet. And I think that we need to come down here to this blue box. Blue box is between 1102 and 1219. You also have weekly demand down here. You can kind of ignore that. I don't think we're going to go down that far, but that is a weekly demand zone. All these other blue boxes are daily supply zones. Few gap fills down here. There is a gap fill actually at 1150, I think. Let's see. It's a small gap fill here at 1140. That would probably be where we go. There's a gap fill down here as well at $9. So we'll watch out for those, but I think the most likely scenario is just coming down here to 11 to 1220. Where is the 1.61 fib here? The 1.61 fib is actually right below that at 1098. So that's definitely a landing spot we could be watching. And then also we can just take the length of this right here and just move it here. We know we're probably going to go to 1615. And this takes us down here to 1168. So 1168 to $11 will be my target for this ABC move overall. But this B wave might take a little bit longer, and it would change everything if it went all the way up here to 1715. I would say you could come down here as low, just as low as like 1285, and that could be the C wave. So yeah, basically I think we're going lower, but short term we should be chopping and going higher to at least 1615. On the monthly chart, we have not gotten a red candle for the fourth wave, so that's probably going to be coming over the next 3 to 4 months. And that's pretty much all there is to say right now. I think we've bottomed here, and the next month should be pretty bullish. Maybe it goes all the way into earnings in April. That would actually make a lot of sense. But if it comes up here to like 1780 or so, it's probably not a bad idea to trim some, because you're probably going to get another opportunity lower. So that's pretty much all I wanted to get across in this video. The monthly chart does not have a red candle yet on the fourth wave. We're probably going higher over the next month straight. There might be one more move lower in the market. If you look at this, it might be a diagonal, but that's about it. We've already crossed back into this first wave. And it's going to need some news to get it down here to 490, which is also a gap fill, or 493 is a gap fill in the 200 EMA. So that is pretty much it. Again, Tesla has 5 waves, so I expect that to also make an ABC move as well. And SOFI and Tesla are connected at the hip. Don't ask me why, but they are. And that's the pattern I see with both of them. So that is it for this video. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates, and I will catch you in the next one.